Now then, all you hardcores out there, how you doing? As for all you trolls and haters out there, fuck you. Just in case you didn't hear me, fuck you. Right then, now that we've got that out of the way, let's get a few things. Let's get a few things out there. Right, we're going to go straight in there with the Frankie the Fish show. I'm not going to comment on every fight. I'm just going to comment on the ones that I wanted to watch myself because it's my channel and I don't give a fuck about other shit that I don't want to watch. If it's not worth watching, I don't think it's any good. And if it's shit, I'll say. Usually I'm a good judge of character, what's a good fight and what's not a good fight. Frankie the Fish's show, right. All I wanted to watch out that was, I watched Mark Efron, he won, didn't he? He's going to fight Wellburn. He were eliminated, wasn't it? Now, Mark Efron is going to fight Wellburn next. So, good luck to Mark Efron. Everybody knows that I told Dennis to sign Mark Efron a few years ago. He were umming and ahhing. I said, look, we need new talent. Sign Mark Efron. Sign Stacey Copeland, because you need a woman. You need a woman on every show now. TV companies now are saying to promoters, you've got to have a woman fighter on every show. It's politically correct. It's PC. Blah de blah, it's a load of bollocks and all that. I don't like to see women fighting. Women, in my opinion, are there to do housework, do ironing, put your tea on, and cook your breakfast in the morning and blah de blah. I know that sounds chauvinistic, unless they want to be career women and you don't want to have kids. Personally, I'm a family man. If a woman can work a way around being a boyfriend or an husband and get a few quid, good luck to her, but personally I don't want to come in at night and have my tea on. No, I certainly don't want my missus getting punched upside down by another woman, if you know what I mean. So that's my opinion, I'm entitled to it. I don't like to see women getting smashed about, but I admire them that do it. I've seen Savannah Marshall train close up. You know, she's 12.5 stone, 6 foot tall. She punches harder than I've seen her punching harder than certain professionals. I've also seen her knocking men about, sparring, and I've seen her doing circuits and lifting weights a lot stronger and a lot more reps than other men. So she's a freak of nature, but personally I wouldn't like to have my missus doing that. So that's my opinion, I'm entitled to it. But Nicola Adams, I watched her fight, she won, but who really fucking cares? Nobody. She's probably earning more money in GB team. Mark Efron won, good luck to him, I like him. I recommended him to Dennis. Asif Valley said he's a messer. Don't sign him, Dennis. So it shows you what Asif Valley knows. Personally, I look at somebody's talent. I looked at him close up and I thought he was the real deal. He's a good looking kid. I like his brother Ronnie Efron. I thought he had a nice style. Dennis didn't want to sign Mark Efron. He took bad advice. He's probably now fucking spewing. That's boxing for you. Unlucky. I'm not here to make mates. I'm here to tell fucking truth. That's it. Asif said he were a messer. That's how it goes. Does he look a messer? What is he? 21-0. They're going to fight for the British title next and beat Wellburn. He'll be 22-0 then. They'll be looking to European title him then, won't they? Or Commonwealth title him. I don't think he looks like a fucking messer to me. So I will prove right. Dennis, were proved wrong. Thank you very much. Jack Catterall, I thought O'Hara Davies beat him by a round. He didn't get the decision, O'Hara. I'm gutted, it fucked my bet up. I like O'Hara Davies. I've met him, spent a bit of time with him in Leeds before the Selby Warrington fight. He's a nice kid. Charlie Sims, you piece of shit. You had him fucking tweeting out loads of bollocks for about 2 years on Twitter, trying to get big fights and get you loads of commission, you piece of shit cunt. I don't like you. I like O'Hara. O'Hara thrown under a fucking bus. I'm gutted he lost, but it could have gone either way. I had O'Hara a round up, but when you like somebody, you're going to try and score for them. I could also, having looked back at it, I could have Catterall a round up. There were fuck all in it. The judges should be embarrassed with them scoring. One of them were a shocker. Daniel Dubois is still a baby, age 20. Now, we all know about sparring partners with Daniel Dubois and other people, but he couldn't get rid of Kingpin Johnson or Safety Pin Johnson. They went the distance. Personally, I thought he went out there and tried to knock him out quicker than AJ. It's not a competition, Daniel Dubois, if you're listening. It's boxing. You've got a lot to learn. You are 4 or 5 years away from fighting Femi. If you do fight Femi, he will be on the slide. But I very much doubt you will fight him if you are still with Frankie the Fish. We don't call him Old Fish Eyes Frank, we call him Frankie the Fish. So, Nicola Adams won. She's got a fringe belt on the WBO. Triple D, Daniel Dubois won. He beat Kevin Safety Pin Johnson. Although he's masquerading as fucking Kingpin Johnson. He's never been a fucking kingpin in his life. If you gave him a kilo of cocaine and said, chop that into 36 ounce, and then chop each ounce into 28 1 gram deals, he wouldn't have a fucking clue. He's never been a kingpin in his life. He's a fucking journeyman that fights on the back foot and uses a lot of defence to get a good few quid every fight. Now I heard he were on 45 grand for that fight, so his purse money has come well down, but he probably cleared about 25 grand for that, or probably about $40,000. He'll pick up about 4 of them a year and he'll get a wage, won't he? But the guy's a fucking helmet and he used to pack in. He must be pushing 40-year-old. So that's Frank's show out of way. I'm going to give that a 4 out of 10. Load of bollocks. Right, on to Fast Car Eddie's show. Miller beat Adamek. Miller were £317. The biggest, fattest guy in the world. He weighed 149 pounds more than Amir Khan. Now somebody pointed out to me, Dale Nichols, that Big Baby Miller is the same height as Callum Smith. Callum Smith weighed 168 pounds before he flogged the ginger boy, George Groves. Now Miller were 317 pounds. Now as far as I'm concerned, they're both 6'3". One's 12 stone. One's 317 pounds. Now that's 22 stone 7. So you've got one at 22 stone 7 and the other at 12 stone. Do you see a fucking pattern? I do. Burger King must be making a fucking fortune off Big Baby Miller. Although I'd call him Mr. fucking Blobby if he lived near me. Then again, I think I were about £400 before my gastric. And after today, I've just jumped on scales. I'm now 16 stone 4, so I'm not doing too bad, am I? From 28 fucking stone 8 or something. Which is about nearly £400, innit? 28 stone 8, I don't know what. Work that out, 28 stone 8 in poundage. Although about £22 of it were cock. I'm only joking in my dreams. Right, So Miller beat Adamek, didn't he? Adamek's a career light heavyweight. Now he's just got beat by Miller, who's basically a fucking super heavyweight. He's just going to walk straight through him, innit? It's like Butterbean against Big 20 Gav, innit? Speaking of Big 20 Gav, I thought Big 20 Gav put up a good performance against Daniel Roman. But in my opinion, Big 20 Gav, nobody's going to say this, are they, around here, because he lives around here and his manager, Steffi, the ginger cunt bull, does. But in my opinion, Big 20 Gav is British level. Now, if you show me anything other than him being above British level, show me. Show me what he's shown that's above British level. His brother's world class. But Big 20 Gav is a very good British level fighter who got lucky in a matchup for a European title, which is a belt that nobody gives a fuck about. Let's have it right at them weights. Nobody gives a fuck about the European title. If you get it, you get a good ranking. But Big 20 Gav, in my opinion, is British level. I thought he got beat against Josh Whale, right, in the draw that they had, and he's British level, right. I want to see Big 20 Gav in with Josh Whale now. I want to see it this year, because Josh Whale ices Big 20 Gav, ices him. He beats him now, beats him. Big 20 Gav peaked at European level last year. He peaked at Euro level. That was his level. He's now slided down to a very good British level fighter. He's not world level. Just because you fight for a fucking world title, it don't mean you're world fucking level. Get a grip. Paul Smith fought James DeGale, he fought George Groves, he fought Andre Ward, he fought Arthur Abraham twice, he fought Zuga. That's 6 fights against guys who won world titles. But does that make Paul fucking Smith world level? Does it fuck? His best win was Tony Dodson, who were fucking central area level at best. But at the time they were a fucking British level British title on the line. Because Big 20 Gavs had 2 fights at world title level. It don't fucking mean that he's fucking world level. All you fucking matchroom casuals, get a grip of yourselves. He's a very good British title level fighter. And good luck to the kid, I like him. I've met him, I like him. But people are blowing smoke up people's arses, I'm going to tell you straight. Gavin McDonnell is British level and he's going backwards. Alright? He's at that weight where they go backwards. It's all caught up with him. He never had an amateur career. He's come from nowhere. He's done very fucking well. But I'm speaking the truth here. I'm not his manager blowing bubbles up his arsehole and hoping for a bit of luck, or his promoter gonna fluke a bit for him here, there and everywhere and get him in for a fight, or a vacant this or a vacant that. The guy is fucking British fucking level and going backwards. That's it. I don't want to talk about it again. That is it. And I'm not saying that because I have a up and down relationship with his manager, you know, the Ginger Whinger, Steffi Bull. The bottom line is, he's British level. End of. I don't want to fucking talk about it again. And I don't want to hear about his fucking trainer complaining about sealing bags for piss tests and coming in fucking room and checking your fucking bandages before a fight and all that. He got knocked out. Stop fucking complaining and trying to divert it, you little fucking prick, Dave Caldwell. He got beat. Fucking get over it. Do you know what I mean? If he'd have had Mick Whale in his corner, he'd have fucking won that fight. Or if he'd have had Robert McCracken in that corner, he would have won it. Or Peter Fury, or any of them others. But he had Dave Caldwell in his fucking corner, and he never changed it up. He did the same thing. He was doing the same thing after round 6, and he was doing the same thing after round 8, and they were pleading. He never had a fucking plan B. Speaking in facts, anybody got a fucking problem, phone me. You've all got my numbers, or email me. porkycorner@mail.com. If you've got a fucking problem, get in touch. Stop crying and bitching behind my back. Get in touch. You know where I am. Right. On to the fight of the evening. Callum Johnson, who I like. The reason I like Callum Johnson is he used to spar Froch. Froch gave him a black eye. Now, and he were about 14.5 stone and Froch was 12 stone. And they both set about each other. He's a good fighter, he's got big balls. I like him. I like him a lot, Callum Johnson. And my heart bleeds because he lost his dad now. I can't even imagine or contemplate how that goes down, but I like him a lot, and you've got to give him a bit of respect, haven't you, for going out there and taking that fight, because nobody wanted to take that fight on, did they? Nobody. No, they went through the list, they went through 14 of them, they all said no, and he was 15th guy. So Eddie Hearn says, but he's going to say that, innit? I saw an interview a couple of weeks ago on Seconds Out where Eddie Hearn said that they asked 6 people if they wanted that fight, and then he was 7th. But last night Eddie Hearn said they asked 15 people. And Gav what 15? Callum what 15th? So who was it, Eddie? Was it 6 or was it 15? You lying piece of fucking shit, follicle, bald-headed, fucking lying cunt, you. Spunk bubble as well. But no, Callum Johnson, he can punch. We know that. The guy's a big puncher. He can fight. He's a Commonwealth gold. But in my opinion, he shouldn't have been anywhere near beat Beterbiev. Now, I had Beterbiev to win by KO, and he won by KO. So all you people who are saying his stock rose, how the fuck did his stock row? How the fuck does somebody's stock? How the fuck does somebody's stock rise when they get knocked the fuck out? Get a fucking grip. He got knocked out. That's it. He got knocked out by a guy who had 12 fights. He got iced. That's the bottom line. Iced. Yeah, he dropped the guy, so what? But he got knocked out, didn't he? He got knocked out. That's it. Knocked out. He went there, come back, got knocked out. Eddie Hearn's now going to spin you another yarn. Oh, well, his stocks rose. How the fuck does your stock rise when you get knocked out? How does it rise when you get knocked out? The kid wasn't ready for him. Now, that may sound harsh, but I'm not here to make any fucking friends. I'm just going to tell you straight. Now, I've got people back in channel now that are saying, look, just fucking tell it straight. Blast it, Ross. Blast it. And we're going to back you. So blast it. Well, I'm going to blast it. Right? But I ain't doing it for any pound notes. We're not doing it for pound notes. This is a non-profit making channel. All you fucking haters will keep leaving messages. Keep leaving them. Because we wet our pants reading them. How's about that? Callum Johnson lost by KO. That's it. He got knocked out. But he is a British level fighter. British level. Maybe European. Question mark though. But it's a British level. It's a British level like heavyweight. Who has had 1 round in 2 years. So he has 1 round in 2 years and you put him in with Beterbiev. Why don't Joe Gallagher start screaming for Callum Mundo Smith to fight Beterbiev? They're not going to fucking put Callum in there with him, are they? And Callum struggles at 168. We have sacrificial lambs in boxing. Frank Warren, he'd been doing it years. When Frank Warren put Steffi Bull in with Amir Khan, Arthur Kunisborough backed Amir Khan to win by KO. I were one of them. I won 70 quid on Steffi Bull getting iced by Amir Khan. But are you telling me that all Steffi Bull's mates didn't put money on him getting knocked out by Amir Khan? Come on. We all know how it works. We all know how it works. Are you telling me one person out of Eddie Hearn's camp who can show me a fucking betting slip on social media. Show me your fucking betting slips. Come on. Show me your fucking betting slips. I can't get on Twitter, but people send me stuff all the time. I want to see people's betting slips from Matchroom or people in fucking boxing surrounded by Joe Gallagher and all that shower of shit in his gym. Show me your fucking betting slips that shows me that you fucking shower of shit put £1,000 on Callum Johnson, bless his soul, to beat Baturbia. I ain't seen one fucking betting slip. Exactly. None of yous put fucking money on that kid to go out there and beat Baturbia. Now, I were hoping he won, but deep down he wasn't ready for that fight. He's 2 years off that fight. He's not active enough. My school friend John Anthony fought Callum Johnson and he got disqualified against him. I think Callum had about 10 fights then when he fought John Anthony. If you go on Boxer you can have a look. Now, I asked John Anthony about it and John said, look, Callum's a puncher, but he's no big massive puncher. And he ain't going to punch hard enough to unsettle Baturbia, but he dropped Baturbia, didn't he? But he would have teared it, wasn't it? Joe Gallagher's game plan was go have a tear up with him, because why do you want to be taking punches off him for 10 rounds trying to box him? Because he'll just do a lot of damage to you for future. And that's probably about best game plan you can have. Only way to beat Baturbia is to go have a tear up with him. Now, Bob Hatchersafe sparred him when he were 15 stone and Baturbia were 13 stone, and he were lifting Bob off at floor in 16 or 18 ounce gloves. The big pillows, that's 16 or 18 ounce. He were lifting them off at floor with uppercuts. So I feel sorry for Callum Johnson. So I feel that he's been thrown under a bus to please DAZN and Eddie fucking Hearn. Now Eddie's going to spin the yarn as much as he can, but we all know deep fucking down that Eddie's running around saying Callum Johnson's stock risen. How the fuck can your stock get risen when you get smashed about like that? For fucking sake, get a fucking grip. Do you know what I mean? Only reason Eddie Hearn's stock's rising is because HBO are now out of the fucking picture. But Leonard Ellaby and Mayweather don't want to wait with him, do they? I mean, his best signing is Jesse fucking Vargas, innit? Where's Mikey Garcia heading all these bigger signings? You full of shit cunt. Grow some balls, Eddie, and get you sent on Porky's Corner. I've got over 300 questions here for you. I'm going to pick best 50 out of them. Get you sent on Porky's Corner, Eddie. Show some balls. You've seen billboards in Sheffield, there's a couple up now. Get you sent on this channel, phone me up, you've got my number, Eddie, you've got my email. I'll ask you some proper fucking questions. I'm not going to tickle your arsehole like Coogie Bear or suck you off like Michelle Joy Phelps. I'll ask proper fucking questions, you piece of shit cunt. Spunk bubble. Now, Eddie's saying he was shocked when Rocky Fielding Canelo offer were made to him by Golden Boy, but as far as I'm concerned, Golden Boy, they're just fucking whores. They just want to test water and see if they can put some work together with Eddie Hearn. But as far as I'm concerned, that show Eddie were a 5. Frankie the Fish, aka Old Fish Eyes Frank, aka Frank Warren, that show were a fucking 4. Now, I only tuned in because fucking O'Hara Davis are fighting because I like him. Now, Big Baby Miller, he looks like fucking a black version of Butterbean. That's my opinion. Now, as far as I'm concerned, he ain't no great shakes. If Eddie Hearn puts Butterbean, the black Butterbean, in with Joshua next year, I'm going to come off YouTube. I'm going to tell Rico to shut the channel down. I'm going to fucking come off YouTube. Because if Big Baby Miller fights Joshua next year, boxing is at a low ebb. The heavyweight division and the middleweight division is at its fucking poorest in 50 years. And I mean 50 fucking year. It's a fucking disgrace. The middleweight division is a fucking disgrace. The heavyweight division is a fucking disgrace. Tyson Fury, in his last fight, had tits. He had a pair of fucking tits at the weigh-in. Fucking disgrace. The fucking heavyweight and middleweight divisions at the moment. Fucking shocking. Ali must be turning in his fucking grave with Kenny Norton. Must be turning in his fucking grave. Fucking disgrace. Middleweight division's a fucking disgrace as well. That's just my opinion, and I'm fucking entitled to it. Now, as regards Golden Boy offering a fight for Rocky Fielding to fight Canelo, well, I bet Rocky Fielding's not really getting what he should be getting. I bet Eddie's fucking skimming off at top on that. Jesus. Eddie'll know what Rocky gets per fight, but I can assure you that Rocky Fielding won't be getting what he's entitled to. But it is what it is, isn't it? Boxing, in my opinion, is going fucking downhill. It's fucking... Boxing at the moment is a fucking turd dressed up as a fucking chocolate gatto. If people are falling for this shit, so fucking be it. But that's my opinion. Mark Efron is the future at 168. O'Hara Davis, I'm disappointed that he didn't ice Jack Catterall. He cost me a few quid. Daniel Dubois, he's a few years off fucking doing anything. I think Dave Allen beats him at the moment, or gives him a fucking life and death fight. Nicola Adams I'm not really bothered about. Big Baby Miller needs to get out of Burger King and wear a fucking bra. Kevin Johnson needs putting out to pasture. He will fought Dubois. Callum Johnson, he's got a future, but he's British level stroke question mark European level. Maybe he could win a European belt, but he's not ready for Beterbiev or Bivol or any of them. But I won't put it past Eddie making a fight with Bivol to keep his TV masters happy. Because Eddie Hearn, let me tell you, will tell all you fighters out there, you're my best friend, you're my new best friend. Ask Lee fucking Purdy or Eric Oching or Audley Harrison about being best fucking friends with Eddie Hearn and going out for a meal with him and going back to Eddie's for a bite to eat and being best mates in Sugar Hut. Where the fuck are they now? Where's Eddie now? Eddie don't answer calls to them, does he? So all you fighters out there, get fucking ready. You all think Eddie's your best mate. I can assure you, when the push comes to the push, he will press the fucking mute button. Get a grip. I can tell you world champions who Eddie's muted on his phone. It means fuck all. He's trading in pieces of meat. You are pieces of meat. I'm telling you fucking straight. I know I sound harsh and I get pissed off at times, but I've seen boxing close up. I was 38 months with Dennis Hobson. I know what fucking goes on. Anyway, peace out. I want to shout out to SIS Digital, who are backing the channel, and every penny is going into PR. The things that are lined up are massive. I want to shout out to Ali at Churchill Tailors. Thank you for the shirts. You keep making me look very smart. Thank you to K Official. You're my blood brother Paul. Thank you Emma for all the uploading, and thank you for the t-shirts and hoodies. Thank you to Justin at the Tea Leaf Company in Brighton. Thank you for the tea. I've got some tea off that he sent me. I'm going to give it to Josh Whale this week when I see him, and his dad Mick, who's my pal. And I think that's about it really, boys and girls. So peace out. Keep on trucking and keep supporting boxing, and fuck Eddie Hearn for bottling my interview.